Hi, this is Carlos with House of Tennis, and in this video we will use a hand-fed drill to improve the technique of the high drive forehand, which is the ideal way to handle soft or short high balls with the intent of freezing your opponent or taking away time. The first step is to feed high, soft or short balls in front of the player's forehand side and have them focusing on turning their shoulders and hip to the side by using the non-dominant arm across their body. The dominant elbow should always be slightly bent and away from their body in order to create good leverage on the swing path. Have the player recognizing the height and depth of the incoming ball in order to set the feet properly. The ideal strike zone for this shot should be either chest or shoulder level. Remind the player to have a compact takeback in order to avoid letting the feet settle by using a big swing. The goal on this forehand is to either take away time from your opponent or to freeze your opponent with a pause before the contact. When your opponent happens to be off the court in a defensive zone and leaves the ball hanging high and short, the best option is to get up to the ball and take time away in order to catch your opponent off balance. However, when your opponent happens to be in a neutral position and leaves the ball hanging high and soft but with better depth, the best option would be to get up to the ball and set the feet with a semi-open stance and drive the ball by taking a pause with the intent of freezing your opponent disguising your direction. Remind the player that in order to either take time away or freeze your opponent with a high drive forehand, a linear swing path and a compact swing are necessary with the objective of flattening out the shot. Linear swing paths should be across your shoulders with the intent of pressing with power. The number of adjustment steps to get properly set depends on how short or soft the ball is. However, when hitting a high drive forehand, the main goal should be to determine if you either want to take time away or freeze your opponent. It's very important to coordinate the hip rotation with the point of contact in order to obtain a smooth and synchronized stroke where the arm, body, and legs are working together in harmony moving forward. Focus on finishing the stroke with solid balance and make sure that the dominant hand is relaxed to avoid any unnecessary tension on the stroke.